Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Never too late, it's Kim here. Let me move back a little, so yeah, okay. I'm a little more in focus. I am here today with another box of jewelry from shopgoodwill.com, which is an auction site, and a lot of different Goodwills from different states participate, and they have all kinds of auction lots. I've been getting some of the jewelry ones. This one is from North Dakota, and I went back through, and I think that this is 4.6 pounds, even though it says 6 pounds on top, but I think it was listed as 4.6 pounds of pre-sorted craft / scrap jewelry. But the entire box, if I'm correct about which box it is, the entire box was $19.02. So $19, less than $20 for the entire box. I thought that was reasonable to maybe get some good stuff to make some jewelry out of. Maybe there actually will be some pieces in there that I would want to sell or keep for myself, or I don't know. We'll see. I do have like a boo-boo on my finger. So I am definitely going to wear gloves today. So I did get my gloves this time. And I also brought some wipes so that I can wipe things off a little bit as I go. I'm using a different table today, so I have my other table with my supplies over here so I can grab things easily, which is great. I have my little tray from the grocery store that I'm going to use for sorting into, and I have the box. I have been having a lot of fun with these jewelry boxes. But this one I honestly have no idea what is in here. Oh, anyway, the new table. Yeah. When I'm pretty much done redoing my office space, storage space for my reselling business, and I'm going to do a tour of that for you guys soon, probably next week. Right now, I've been really trying to start listing stuff, and I'm going back to the bins next week. So I'm really trying to list like crazy. So it is kind of a mess again. It looks like a tornado went off in it again because I have piles everywhere of things that are partially cleaned and need to be cleaned, you know. Anyway, there's just, in the process of things being listed, trying to get as much listed as I can before I go back to the bins. So trying to get this open. There is a lot of tape here, which it's pretty heavy. So I guess it's good that they put a lot of tape and kept everything in there. It's not fun when you get the box and things are falling out of it. Like I got the thread-up scarf box. If you have not seen that video, I did get a thread-up scarf box where, like, when I picked it up, it just all the scarves fell out. It was pretty funny. Okay, so we have some. Oh, these looks like they just ran priority mail boxes through the shredder. Okay, interesting packing material. Okay, so we have that. Those are actually a little heavy. And then, wow, this is heavy. We have a big box. I do think that that's what this one is. Yeah, I'm recognizing some of the pieces from the picture. And then there's just more packaging in there. So this is the bag that I got, and it is pretty heavy. So I'll show you from different angles. I'm going to scooch up now so you can actually see less of my face, but more of what I'm doing down here. You can see my turkey neck really well there. So there's a time when I would not have allowed my turkey neck this close to a camera. But you know what? I've accepted myself, turkey neck and all. So there it is. All right. Anyway, oh, this table is in my room to use as a wrapping table and a packaging table where I can just fold things easily and package them up to take to the post office. So I just kind of grabbed that out of the other room. Looks like I got an extra glove, and I'm gonna get rid of the little knifey thing. And I did actually. Let me grab my glasses that are a little bit stronger. I grabbed this and brought it in here because I think it will do really well for this. It's a good height, and it's also just this plastic stuff that it just does not matter. You know what you get on it is so easy to clean. I can just grab a Clorox wipe and clean away. All right, so I'm just going to dump this out. Why is it that you do something like put gloves on, or you know you're going to be touching something that, because you know this jewelry that's been used and even just stored and sitting, it gets very dusty and can get very dirty. I'm going to do another video in the next coming up little bit where I am going to actually do a video of cleaning costume jewelry and show you kind of what that looks like when I do it. It works really, really well. Okay, it says right on the bag, I don't know if you can see it, I'll try to hold it up, but it says 5-pound scraps. So I don't know that there's going to be anything in here that's going to go anywhere other than a crafting bin. But we will see. And in fact, I think I'm just going, oh no, there's a big hole in the bag. I was going to keep the bag, but there's a big hole, so I'm not going to. I don't want to put little beads in it and then have them falling out all over the house. All right, so this looks like a huge tangled mess. So I may have to, stop from time to time to untangle things so that we can get a better look at them. Okay. So I'm going to start just this side with what is just already sitting out here on its own. This looks like maybe it was part of a bracelet. At this point, I think that this is just crafting because it is basically just little seed beads. But you could definitely use this whole piece if you wanted to make a bracelet, or you could take it apart and just have all of the seed beads. I do have a crafting bag here. This has a couple of things from the last jewelry box unboxing I did. So I'm going to start throwing the crafting things in there and just keep making up a bag. Next, I just have a little white bead. Put this back here. It's just a little white bead. So that's going to go into crafting as well. And if I find what it goes to and I can fix it. Oh, I think I see. Let's see if I can get this out. It looks like it came from this necklace. Looks like we have a lot of things with seed beads in here. Okay, yes, it looks like it came from this necklace, which is broken. Okay, that one aside. Yeah, so this is broken. A lot of beads just feels like they're just plastic, maybe glass, I'm not sure. So I'm gonna just put this whole piece into the crafting bag because not really much to save that. Okay, this piece is free. I'm gonna turn this light down. It is very bright in my eyes. There we go. I think you can still see. I think actually that might be even better. I don't see any markings, and you can see that this is just falling apart, but you might be able to do something with these panels here. I'm going to put this also into the crafting. So we're getting a good start. I feel like the crafting bag is going to be the full bag today. Next, I see, it looks like it was possibly a brooch that maybe has been broken. I'm going to put on my better glasses already. Let's see what we got. There is a rhinestone missing, and I also do see a red rhinestone right here. But that is definitely bigger than these. So I'm just going to put this rhinestone aside to see if we find what it goes to, because maybe it's something that could be glued back in. I don't know. So we do have this. It looks like maybe the pin is broken. I don't know. And it is missing a rhinestone, so I'm going to put that into the crafting in case someone might want to do something with that. Okay, let's see what we have here. This looks like some type of a wrap bracelet. Let's see if I can straighten it out. It is, okay, the snap has stars around it. I don't see any type of branding. So this is what it looks like. It's got, are they all twisted? Yes. Okay. So it has some different color beads on leather, and I think you would probably wrap this around and then do it, and it would go around like twice. That's kind of cute. I actually kind of like that. I am going to put that over here. I think I might be able to include that in another type of a jewelry, maybe a bundle Or I did try on Poshmark making mystery bundles of costume jewelry, and I haven't had anyone like it or order one or anything. So I think I might rethink that and just start making bundles of jewelry and just putting them out. I think maybe people want to see what they're getting, which I don't blame them. Some more seed beads. This looks like maybe it might have even been to the same thing or not. It's definitely nice beadwork. So you could theoretically do something with it, but also you could just use the beads for another project. There's some pretty colors in there. Okay, so we'll get rid of that one. This is in a little baggie of its own, and it says broken. Okay, so that's good to know ahead of time. Let's see if I can figure out what it is. It is, I'm not sure what this even was. Honestly, like this, and then I don't honestly, was it, maybe it was a pendant? Does this open? It does open. Okay, so this opens, okay. I tried with the gloves. I just can't. I feel like I can't feel anything and they're just getting in the way. I tried. That's why when I garden too, my husband's like, put some gloves on. And I'm like, but then I can't feel. So this does look like it opens. So let me show you. You can push that down and it kind of clamps on the inside. So I'm not honestly at all sure what this was. I don't see anything on it that would indicate that it has any, value metal wise. So I'm going to throw that into crafting as well. We're off to a good crafting start. Here we have a bangle, and I already see where it is missing 2 of its stones. So crafting. If you like making jewelry and you really enjoy the crafting, I will be posting some crafting lots. I'll probably do them by weight, and I will definitely include a picture of what's inside of them, like sitting on the table with a big picture. So let's see. I'm gonna throw this all out here in the middle. I'm wondering if I kind of move it around, maybe some of it will loosen up. I don't know. Okay, here's some more seed beads. It says New Mexico. I'm wondering if this was all one necklace at some point. Another one into, I'm just going to try to get all of these little pieces out. And here's very similar, but it's with different color beads into the craft bucket. But so anyway, if you're interested in crafting supplies and that kind of stuff, I should be posting some of those, and I'll do them really cheap. I'll do them maybe like $10 or something for, 2 pounds worth or something like that. Whatever I can ship. I'll probably do like maybe 1.5 pounds or something of the baggie, what I can ship on Poshmark, and not have to have the shipping be any higher. Here's another one, more beads. This one feels like it has some tape on it, like someone tried to keep it from the beads from coming off with some tape. I'm not seeing anything else there, so let's get back to the pieces we have that have kind of come out on their own. Let's see, this looks like a fairly easy untangling. She says as it tangles even more. I also am really looking into being able to sell directly from my YouTube videos. And the thing that's holding me up on that is I need to do some research on the best way to manage payments. I'm not sure if I can do it through like PayPal or something like that without having a business account. So I just have honestly not had the time to really look into it yet, but that is definitely something I'm going to look into in the future, and then I could just maybe make some videos of some jewelry and just sell individual pieces to use straight, and I would be able to sell them less without the YouTube feeds. I mean, not YouTube, the Poshmark, eBay, whatever, the platform fees. Okay, I think I can get this undone much easier if I unclasp it. Let me look first and see if I see any markings. I do not see any markings on it. Okay. Okay, we're just going to leave that in there for now, and I will get it out later. Okay, this does, is that missing? Yeah, it is missing a rhinestone, so it's going to go into the crafting, but let me show you. It's very cute. It's just missing a rhinestone. So yeah, good to not spend a lot of time trying to untangle something that is just going to go into the crafting bag anyway and get tangled up again. Okay, this is really hard. There we go, I got it. Okay, so let me show you. It is a little, I don't know if it's supposed to be flowers or hearts. I'm not really sure. A bunch of little hearts, I guess. Would have been cute for Valentine's Day, but it is missing the top rhinestone, so we will put that into the crafting as well. Okay, this is a bracelet. And I can see, it feels like it, yeah, I see the issue. It's starting to fall apart here, but it does have some nice, you know, stones worked in here. Those are really pretty. So there is some value in crafting here. So once again, into the crafting. This is pretty. Okay, let's see. Here's something. Let's do this big cup. It is wrapped in saran wrap. Aha, I see the problem. It has one missing. I see why it was wrapped. Okay, it has one missing, but it is there. So that could be glued back in. That would be a repair that I think I could make. Okay, so this was actually, it says it's Regina. I don't know if that's a brand. It's definitely a very big cuff bracelet. It's very pretty. Little rhinestones and faceted black stones. A very big cuff. It says it originally, oh no, don't let me lose it. It was originally, needs to be cleaned for sure. It was, the original price was $48. So I'm going to put this one aside over here. And then I will put it in a baggie later and see if I can clean it up and get that stone back in. Okay, we have a cute, this is a very cute little brooch. I'm trying to see what's broken about it. Does the clasp not work? Okay, I got the clasp open, closed. No, that's closed. Open. Okay. I think it doesn't say stay closed, maybe? No, it seems okay. It seems to stay closed. I'm not sure why this was in here. I'm looking, I don't see any. Oh, it's missing the center. That's what it's missing. I totally missed that. I was so busy looking at the ones around the outside that I ignored the very obvious missing stone in the center. So that will also go in. Why is it that when you're touching something that you know is dirty, your face always itches? It's just like every single time. Oh, these are kind of cool. This is obviously a broken necklace slash bracelet. It almost looks like it might have been a bracelet. Yeah, I think this was a bracelet. And yes, it broke here. But you do have a bunch of other beads that are really kind of cute. I think they are acrylic. But kind of almost like a tiger eye kind of a look. Into the crafting. We might need more than one crafting bag today. All right, let's see. I don't know how I'm going to get all of this untangled. I'm going to keep pulling at things until something budges. Okay, here we go. Another brooch missing, once again, missing a stone. That's kind of pretty, though. This looks like something my grandmother would have worn back in the day. She was just such a beautiful lady. Missing a stone again, but really nice. If you found the right kind of, the right size little rhinestone there, this would be an easy fix. It looks like the hardware on the back is fine. Don't see any marking or anything saying who made it or where it came from. All right, into crafting. This is just a whole crafting lot. Let's see. I think, yep, once again, this is all about the missing stones. So we're going to throw that one in. That was a fun bracelet, though. This looks to be very metallic. Everything is sticking to it. Oh, no, I can't put it down. If I let it fall, more stuff starts sticking to it. Okay. So yes, this looks like it lost its, I like these beads though. Look at that. It's almost, what is it, hematite? Looks like, that's very pretty. I like those beads. So this, I think, really just needs a clasp, and then you could definitely have it as a necklace, but definitely very magnetic. But I do like those beads a lot. Those are really, really nice. I think you could absolutely make something really cool out of this. All right, I'm going to set this aside because it's magnetic and it's just going to clamp. I think it needs to go in its own little bag inside the bag. Okay, here is a necklace, and the lobster clasp is fine, but the like rope bead is unraveling here. But it does have some, I don't know if those are wood or if they're acrylic. It does have some fun beads. So, and a nice big lobster claw closure there. That would be good for crafting. So throwing those into the crafting as well. Yikes. I'm going to put this like off to itself so it doesn't attack everything else. Haha, I got one. Okay, this is just a little friendship bracelet that's coming apart. I don't really think there's anything you can really do with this, so this I will probably end up throwing away. I don't know that there's much you can do with pieces that small of, what do you call it? Embroidery floss or string. This looks like it was once for holding your glasses, and it is very pretty. And once again, I really think these are pretty. It has these on either side, so those are some pretty beads, and then it's got the little clear seed beads. So that's very nice for crafting. Very nice beads. Very nice. Let me show you already. This is the crafting bag. Like I said, I'm gonna need another bag, I think. I'm pretty sure. Let's see what I can untangle now. Is this one coming loose? Oh, this has got two sides to it, I think. This is something. Here we go. Can I get it through? Yes. All right. Making progress, making progress. I feel like this is just stuck on here. Yeah, I can get that out. Okay, here we go. So this is just a big necklace. I think these are just acrylic beads. I don't think they're glass. Oops. But yeah, some beads you could use and some nice spacers. I mean, if this was cleaned up, it would probably look, it's amazing once you clean some of this jewelry, the difference that it makes in how it shines and how it looks. So I will, you know, there's a good chance I will clean the craft bag stuff so it looks its best when I send it out if people are going to buy it. So once again, into the craft bag. I'm just curious if there's going to be even one piece in here that is something worth keeping. I don't know. Well, I mean, I think this one is definitely worth trying to fix. Or maybe I'll throw it and its piece into the craft bin as well. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one. I have to think about that. Okay, let's see what we can find here. A lot of beads in here for sure, which is nice because, you know, when you're crafting jewelry, you can honestly never have enough beads, I feel like. Oh, this looks like it might have been, oh, this is a broken rosary. So we have the crucifix. Yeah, this is definitely a broken rosary. It does have something on the back there. It says M. It has something here too, but I cannot see. I'm going to put this one aside and look and see if I can read it. When I'm going to order from Amazon, one of those jewelers I forget what they're called, but you look through them and it magnifies and you can see the little marks. I'm going to order one. I have not yet. Oh, I found a little ring. So here's just a little gold ring. I don't think that's worth keeping either. Yeah, I'm going to order one of those, and I will put aside some of these things I just want to look at closer. This is interesting. Isn't this an interesting brooch? Got the pen on the back. But once again, it is missing a bead, but these just almost look like they're little seed beads. So I think this one would be very, very easy to fix. And it's really kind of cute. And all you would need would be, it looks like maybe it's a red bead that's missing. So you just would need to find a red bead. And honestly, on something like this where there's different colors, I honestly think even if you had slightly the wrong color, you wouldn't really notice. So that's going to go in the crafting as well. I always think sometimes when you find like one earring or a brooch like that sometimes what you can do with it is like turn it into a pendant or something, and it could be so fun. Oh, this is kind of fun. Okay, this looks like it definitely was part of a neck. Look at that shimmer. This is definitely not anything real. It definitely feels acrylic, but that is an amazing shimmer in the light. That's gorgeous. And honestly, look at the top. There's definitely a place there. It would be, you could definitely put this on, like take 2 ends of a chain and put it on a chain and make this into a necklace just as it is. I love the shimmer. Look at all the colors that it's catching. That's great. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the crafting bag as well. There's going to come a day when I have a little bit more time, when I get the reselling a little bit more in hand. And I'm going to start doing some of this crafting myself, really. I'm excited to do it, but I also know that I cannot keep tons of crafting stuff around. And there are crafters out there right now that are ready to use it. So I want to give it and make it available to them rather than just keep it for myself. And actually, the more I'm thinking, I think I'm actually going to try to make these even less, because sometimes I forget you're also having to pay shipping. So if you're paying shipping, I would probably make the crafting lots like maybe $5, $6, $7, something like that, depending on the weight. And then, so it won't be so much. And I'll try to make them as heavy as I can. All right, so this is just on a cord, but it's just a little star. I could use it as a pendant, throwing it in the crafting. So this is if you are a crafter, if you enjoy making jewelry or, repurposing beads and things like jewelry pieces for something else. You could really repurpose a lot of jewelry stuff and make all kinds of interesting things like, I don't know, just there's so much I think you could do. Okay, this one is branded. It says, I see letters. C&G icing. I think it might be icing. I think so. Okay, that would make sense. And it is this drop statement necklace. There you go. But I am guessing that there is going to be some missing. No, yes, here it is. Here is the missing stone. Sorry, my ugly Band-Aid. There is the missing rhinestone there. But this could be very nice even without that piece, or replacing it with that, or some of them have little pearls. If you had a tiny little pearl, you could also open the little prongs and put the little pearl in, and I don't think anyone would notice the difference. I think this could be quite an easy fix, actually. And come to think of it, there is a little pearl, I think, already in that bag. So I will put this in the crafting as well. I think this could be really, really fun to fix up. I feel like this whole thing is just going to go back in the bag. But it's fun to look at all the pieces and imagine what, if I was at that place where I was starting to do this, imagine exactly what I would maybe make out of it. Okay, this is interesting. I'm not sure if this was meant to be a belt. It's definitely not. I don't think it's any type of It's just very lightweight. And then it does have this little, whoops, I always keep turn it. It looks almost like a Roman chariot, maybe. So I don't know if there's any significance to that. I'll put that in the crafting. Let's see. I keep seeing this, and there's several of them, so I'm sure they are part of a necklace. But I can't seem to get them to come all together. So I think I'm going to have to get some more pieces around them out of here first. All right. So while I'm untangling, how is everyone doing? It has been a great week for me. I've had a really good reselling week. I've had averaged, which for me, I know for big resellers, this is going to seem very piddly, but for me, kind of at the beginning and almost kind of restarting my process and my thoughts about how to go about it, I feel like, you know, for me, I've been averaging a sale, more than a sale a day. So for me, that feels really good. So I'm very excited about that. It's been a good week. I think I'm actually going to have enough sales this week to make a what sold this week video, which is, okay, I'm going to give up on that one and try something else. Oh, I'm finding more beads. So here we have another one of those little white beads. And, oops, a little seed bead. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this broken bag, and I think I'm going to start putting the individual little beads into here just to keep them a little separated and not end up in a big pile again. Okay, this looks like it might have been a ring. Somebody might have made a ring. So it has these interesting kind of peach colored circular panels here, and then it has, I don't know exactly what that middle is, but then it has the little kind of rhinestone circular, which could be pretty on a necklace or a bracelet or something as well. Those are very sparkly. All right, so this is going into the crafting. Let's see if we can shake anything else loose. Let's see. Here we go. I think we might get this strand of beads. I think we're gonna get there, and then hit like the big tangle. Let's see. Oh, I believe we can do this. Okay, it's just a string of red beads. They are a very pretty red color. You know, honestly, I think something like this would be great with Christmas crafting. I feel like you could do a lot with red beads like this around Christmas. So I'm going to add this into a crafting bag too. To me, I don't think it would be something I would use to make jewelry out of, but I can definitely see where you could use that for some Christmas crafting, which I think is always fun. If you celebrate, if not, maybe you celebrate something else, or you want to do some crafting for, I don't know, for something else. This, I love. Look at this. It has a lot of wear. This makes me think of kind of a late 60s, early 70s kind of a mod, you know, with some go-go boots. And, okay, it has a big lobster clasp. I'm not seeing any markings on it. And it does have several places where you can clasp it. So I'm not seeing where it's so much broken as it has a lot of wear. If you look on the back, it definitely has a lot of wear on the back. The silver tone chain has a lot of wear. But this is something where I really, really want to clean it and see what it looks like after it's clean, because I really wonder if we might have a hidden gem here once it's cleaned up. So I do have a little bin down here. Let me show you. I can show you that too. I have this little bin from a previous jewelry box, and this is all stuff that needs to be cleaned. So I'm going to just keep adding to it until it gets full up to about here. And then at that point, I'm going to make a video about cleaning the jewelry, because I really, when I looked on the internet about how to clean dirty costume jewelry, I saw several. Oh, I think I found the little rhinestone that fell out of that brooch. I'm going to keep that over here separately, and maybe I'll try to try to put those together later. Anyway, before I get to this, I'll hold it up so you can look at it because this is actually kind of pretty. But anyway, when I actually went through and I read, and there were a lot of videos about cleaning things certain ways, and then I read others that said, don't do that, you'll ruin your jewelry. When I found a way that seemed like it didn't do anything to hurt the jewelry, and I tried it and it worked amazingly well, I knew that I wanted to share it, because even if you're just cleaning your own costume jewelry, you know, the more you wear jewelry, the more it just gets dirty. You know, we have, you know, all of us, I don't care if we take 3 showers a day, we have oils in our skin, we get, you know, and that does affect it. It does transfer onto jewelry when we wear it, and jewelry does get dirty. It doesn't mean that if your jewelry gets dirty, you're a dirty person. It just is, it's something that happens, and having a way to clean it and make it look like new again was just mind-blowing to me. This I find really pretty. But as you can see, it's missing probably about half the necklace. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm clever enough to know what to do with this, but I bet there's someone out there that could use, especially maybe this piece, to do something really cute. So I'm going to throw that into the crafting bag. Okay, let's get something else here. Something else. This is just, oh, this is a pretty statement necklace. What is going to be missing? This one's going to break my heart because it's so pretty. You know, some things when you find that they're broken, it's just heartbreaking because you know how beautiful they were. And I hope some of these that are really pretty, I hope someone can bring them a little bit back to life. Maybe that someone will be me someday, but it isn't me today. Okay, so here it is. Isn't that lovely? I think that is gorgeous. I'm going to look at it up close and see there's got to be something missing. All right, all of them here. I see all of them there. There. I know it's going to be on the last little one. You know what? I didn't look at the side ones very closely. Nope, that one's there. The sides. There. Nope, I think they're all there. Okay. I think this might have been thrown in just because of the wear, and then it maybe, you know, has a lot of wear on the chain. All right, so this may be a hidden gem as well. I'm excited to find a couple of hidden gems. I think this is just beautiful. With the right outfit, this would be stunning. All right, so I'm going to put this in the clean. Love that. Love that. I love finding a couple of things that maybe we can salvage. Okay. This definitely is... See, this is one of the reasons why I don't have nails. Because I never can keep them because I'm always doing things like this. And I don't want to not do things like this because I like it. So I will just never have the long, pretty nails. It's fine. It's fine. You know, we all have to figure out what works for us. And it's not the same thing for everybody. And for me, okay, here we go. This says Lev. And it does have some stones. I can't really see if they're missing. I don't see any marking. But this is just very, very, very dirty, very beat up. I'm going to throw this into the crafting. But you can see how dirty this is. Look at just how dirty my band-aid and my fingers are. I guess you can't see it close up, but trust me. I mean, you can't see it through the camera, but trust me, they are very dirty. All right, let's see if we can get these beads. These are some very pretty beads. Yes, we are missing half of it. No, we're not. Okay, I see. Okay, for this one, the only thing that's wrong with this is that the chain came apart, and that is a very easy fix. I can fix that in 3 minutes. I actually do have the tools. So I will probably clean this one. Look at these. I love these colors. These are such fun spring, summer, like beach colors to me. I think this would look so cute. Okay, so I'm going to put this into clean, and then once it's clean, I'm going to grab a piece of pliers, just pull one of these apart, stick them back together, and close them back up. Nice. Yeah, I just realized that you're seeing so much of my mouth and my teeth that Maybe that person who early on told me how disgusting my teeth were will come back and leave me a new comment. I'm setting myself up. Okay, we have some white beads. There's nothing wrong other than that these are very, very obviously plastic and very, very cheap. So nothing, but the fixture is perfectly fine. I don't know that I'm going to include these beads because you really, you know, as a crafter, I don't really think there's really anything that you can do with them because they are just very cheap. But I'm going to put, this is a very, you know, a perfectly good little clasp here that could be reused. I'm going to put that in with the broken things. I mean, not the broken things, in with the beads. All right, we're making progress. It's a lot less here. Can I pick it up and have something fall out? Look at that. Okay, we have another seed bead. I'm just going to put the seed beads in here. Another white bead. We've had several of those. Here is a little kind of a rhinestone-y bead. Another seed bead. Okay, let's see. These are just some faceted black beads. I don't know if there's really anything. They are slightly heavy. They might be glass. I don't know. They're a little heavier. So I'm going to throw those in. They're really pretty. I love faceted things that catch the light. Okay. This looks like maybe it's meant to be a Christmas tree. And I'm going to close that up so I don't stab myself. It is that missing? I think it's missing. I think it is missing the one stone over here. That's cute. We'll put that in the crafting. Alrighty. Here we go. This one is just missing half of its clasp. These feel to be acrylic as well. I think meant to look like shell or something like that. Interesting. Into crafting they go. We have one single little like rhinestone earring. Put that over here by itself. We have another little jewel that came out. It's just a little rhinestone. I'll put that over here. Let's see. I keep thinking, let's see what shakes out. If I just pick it all up, is anything going to shake out? No, not that time. Okay, I found another white seed bead. So far, we have this much in the little beads. And our crafting bag is very heavy. And I also have another crafting bag that is a gallon-size Ziploc that is almost full, that I think is about 5 pounds. So I will probably be combining those and putting things together and making up some smaller bags. And like I said, I will lay them out on the table to take pictures of them. Right now, that's not like my top priority. I have a lot of clothing, shoes and stuff to list. But if you are really interested in getting some craft lots from me, let me know in the comments and I will push that up on my priority list and get some of them made up sooner instead of, you know, waiting longer. So let me know in the comments if that's something you're interested in. I'm not sure what's going on with this. It seems to be hooked. This is pretty though. This is very, look how dainty this is. I can't tell what, oh, I see. Okay, it looks like this was a multi-tiered necklace. Here is the clasp. I'm trying to see if there is a clasp on the other side or if that clasp is missing. Yes, I'm not seeing where there's a clasp on the other side. It looks like the leather strap has come apart, and then you had one strand that was kind of this gold tone with the little circular beads, and then it did have this little flower pendant on it, and then the other one was this thicker kind of chain link, and it hung down like this, and then it has these very pretty beads. This one in the middle with the flower. That I'm not sure if this, you know, would clean up or not. I will probably cut the leather cord off of here because I don't want to try to clean this part with the leather on. So I'll probably cut the leather cord off and then see what happens when I clean this part. As I said before, I'm going to put it in with the crafting for now, but before I do sell any craftings, I will clean them. I definitely will clean them because I don't want to give you stuff that's really dirty. I will clean it, and anything that doesn't clean up and that just looks like it just really isn't, you know, even suitable for crafting anymore, I will definitely, you know, take out. Okay, oops. This is broken as well, but that's some pretty, it's a pretty little glass bead. I like the swirly bead. So you have the beads here, and then you have some more beads down here, and a little angel charm. Very cute on a cord, but it looks like maybe it was supposed to come together here. So that's so cute. I love the beads. I love interesting, different looking beads. I think this is the rest of that necklace that we possibly got that one little piece off of with the rhinestones. I think it went from here back to here. Let's see who made this. This is from Claire's. This is from Claire's, but it does have some really pretty rhinestones, and maybe these are some rhinestones you could use to fix something else. Or I always wonder if you could use this rhinestone bit as something else. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not quite there yet, but I would love to get back into the jewelry. So this is going, all these little rhinestones going into the crafting supply. Also, if you're interested in a crafting batch and you see certain things, let me know in the comments what type of things you're looking for, and maybe I can, you know, get one put up that is, you know, if you're looking for just beads or whatever, I can get one put together that will kind of suit, suit what you are specifically looking for. Okay, so this is just some large chain pieces, but there are a lot of strands here. You could definitely do something with this. Just put some more, it's got the O-rings here on both ends. So you would just need to put a new clasp on this, and you could, you know, wear this as a large chain. So that would be an easy fix. This looks like a magnet. Let's see. A magnet. Yeah, a magnet clasp. Half of a magnet clasp. Where did I put this? Yes. Very strong magnet clasp. So, yes. I will put this in here. I don't know how good it is without its other half, but maybe somewhere along the line, someone will have another half and just need that half. All right, going into the crafting. I feel like there's just this core tangle in the middle that just oh, that's pretty. Can we get you out? Okay, this is on ribbon. Oops. Yeah, there's definitely a missing stone, so that is the issue with this. Oh, there's a hair. That's gross. In here. Okay. So here we go. Isn't that pretty on black ribbon? And now, the one I'm noticing is one of the ones up here is missing. I think, oh, this one back here is broken, so it's partially missing. So there's a couple missing, but there are also a couple of pieces that, like, these pieces here on their own are very pretty. I mean, I'm wondering if you could do something just with some of the pieces that are intact if you took it apart. All right, it's going into the crafting, but there's a lot to work with there, I think, as well. I much prefer, I think, getting the boxes. I don't think I'm going to be getting a lot more of the crafting bins. I got one other one of it, and I really like getting the pieces that are still usable more, but it is kind of fun getting some of these until I get to the point where I am actually thinking about crafting myself. I probably won't order any more of those or bid on any more of those. This is from, it just says NY. So I don't know what that would be. But this was a lot of fun beads. A lot of some faux pearls and some beads, some links, some circular links. There we go. Some big ones, some small ones. Lots and lots to work with there. Okay. I keep seeing this one as well that's on wire. See if we can find where this black... Oh, look at this. Very delicate. I wonder... Here we go. Maybe we can get this black one out. Let's see. Let's see if I can get what's wrapped around this black one. So as I said, I am planning on hoping... Oh no, I think a lot of this is attached. I think this might be all be one big piece here. Alright. See if we can get some of the things around it undone. What about this little one here? So, as I said, I think... Oh, I found a seed bead. I think I am going to try to do a what sold this week video. I have had some sales that went very quickly, which is encouraging. That kind of tells me some of the things I should be on the lookout for. Okay, this one is stuck to the thread. Okay, is it stuck? Nope, there's another piece. A lot of these are multi-layered necklaces, so they are just wrapped around each other in so many different ways. It's so hard to get them apart because there's so many different pieces. Okay, I think I can get this through here. All right. Okay, now I can get this. Okay, we can get that one out. Let's see. Maybe we're making some progress here. It's like a big jigsaw puzzle, and I do like jigsaw puzzles. So maybe that's why I don't mind untangling jewelry so much. All right, I'm going to pause, though, because I don't think you want to watch me do this all day, and I'm itchy. I'm going to pause, though, and I'm going to get some of this apart, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I got a bunch untangled, and I am going to show you what I found, and then I'll tackle the rest of this. This is going to be a much longer video than I intended, so I'm going to try to go through fast now. Okay, this is just a bunch of chains. Some of them are still kind of intact, and then there's one that's just kind of hanging down there. But you could definitely use these as individual chains. So this is going into the crafting. Next, this is just on a cheap little cord here, but look how pretty that is. Very sparkly, catches the light. Little triangle, kind of faceted little, I don't know what you want to call it. I think that this looks like maybe it was meant to have a little round pearl right in here. I think that would be so pretty if it just had a pearl glued in there with some metal glue. So I'm going to put this in to, it's not broken or anything other than that. So I'm going to put this in the cleaning. Then I found an earring. Here we go. I'm going to put this aside and see if another one is buried in this mass somewhere. This is really pretty. This is, it's definitely broken. You can see it's broken, but look at some of these beads. Some of these silver beads are really fun. Let me show you some more of them. I love this. I think there's some really pretty silver beads in here. So into the crafting. These are some black, just little black faceted beads. I'm going to put these in this little thing because I feel like they're just going to be falling off. We have one of these bracelet necklace things that is very magnetic. It has the magnetic beads. These longer ones are magnetic. But it is starting to unravel in one place. I can't remember where I saw it. Here it is. You can tell it's kind of starting to come across. So I'm going to put this in with the crafting. Those metal beads are fun because you can use them as a clasp as well as a bead. Oh, sorry. This is just a little velvet. It's broken. I just don't really think this is salvageable. So that's going to the garbage pile. This I think could be very pretty. Look, I'm going to show you the bottom first. It's got this little faceted pink acrylic bead. It's got a little heart. It's got this, you know, faux diamond ring. And then it has a pearl that looked like maybe there was another pearl, but this would be very easy to take off and just have it dangle like this. And then it's very cute. I didn't see any markings on it or anything, but it is perfectly fine. So I'm going to throw this into the cleaning bin because I think this is a very easy fix that I can do in 2 seconds. This is just very lightweight. It does not feel like it's any kind of substantial metal at all. I guess you could use it for the rings, but I think I'm just going to not throw that in because of just how it weighed nothing. I don't even think it's metal. I don't know what it is. Okay, this is just got a lot of stars on it. It is broken, but there are a lot of these little star charms, and the chain is very long, so I think you definitely could do something with that crafting wise. Okay, this I found in a couple of pieces. There may be some more pieces in there, but it is pearls with these kind of long silver bits. And then here's some more of it. So we've got 2 pieces of that going into the crafting. I did check and they are not real pearls. Okay, I don't know what this is meant to be. Part of me thinks maybe it's meant to look like a flute or something like that. But the chain is very nice. It does look like it's missing some of its rhinestones. The chain is very nice though. So I am going to throw this into the cleaning because I think the chain is definitely a keeper. Okay, I thought this was very pretty. And it doesn't seem to be missing any of its rhinestones. I don't know. I don't see any of them missing. And it's just very dainty little necklace. So I'll put this in to clean. I feel like a lot of the jewelry I'm getting are big pieces, so finding something very dainty is nice. Okay, I'm going to pause again and untangle some more now that I made some room. Okay. Wow, that was a lot of work. These 2, I can't figure out how to get them apart. This one, it is this black chain and then this silver chain, and they are just entwined. This has actually got some really pretty beads. I think they're just acrylic beads, but you can see the different colors. So a lot of pretty beads. So I'm going to put this back in the crafting, and these 2 are probably going to go in a crafting lot together because I honestly think you're going to have to cut this in order to get them apart, and I don't want to do that and have all the beads fall off right now. They are both broken, however. So they're both broken already. We have this silver tone chain here that is broken. All right, these are pretty. I think these are very pretty. It is broken. It has a very pretty clasp on one side, but the other side is missing. It's missing the clasp. But you have these kind of almost champagne colored faux pearls, and then these really pretty glimmery beads. And you have the pearls in 2 different sizes, and some of them have, there's also some little spacers in here that are kind of pretty. So these are some really, really pretty beads that I think you can make something absolutely gorgeous out of. Okay, this looks like this necklace. The pendant has come off, and the chain is just wrapped around it. And let me refasten this. But it is really pretty. I love the color. Oh, they're faceted so they catch the light, and it's almost these are almost a little bronze tone, so we're going to put that in crafting as well. Okay, this was in there. It's just a little choker. It has a tiny little bit of stretch, but it looks like something was glued there that was broken. I will put that into crafting. The choker itself, oh, it does look like it was broken. So it's going to need to be fixed, but you could easily take something else and put it there and make a new choker out of it. That might be a fun craft for a young adult. This looks like a really nice bottom of a necklace. I love this part at the bottom. I think you would just need to attach it to a chain on either side. Maybe even one of the broken chains in there would work. But this is, I think, very, very pretty. I love this bottom part. So we will put that in the crafting. Another little bit of chain with a lobster claw clasp on it. This is just a cord, and then at first when I saw it, I thought, oh, maybe that's supposed to be an equestrian, and that's like a little stirrup, but it isn't. It's just a place. It doesn't look like a little stirrup, but it's actually a part. It comes apart here. I think there was a pendant on here. So let me put that in the crafting. These are just some really pretty beads. I don't think this was ever a necklace. I think these were just a little chain of beads. Very pretty. Okay, this one is broken, but also I think could be a fairly easy fix. It does have a little ring on this side, and then it is broken on this side, and it looks like it just had an O-ring holding it together. So this just needs an O-ring attached, and then this necklace would be good again. Very pretty with the little turquoise. I think that's really cute. So yeah, this one just needs an O-ring. I think it's really adorable. Okay, let's go to this one. This one is a rather large statement piece, but it is missing some of the little rhinestones down at the bottom. It looks like the tops are okay, but the bottom is missing some rhinestones. So put that one into crafting. Okay, this is just another chain that is broken, very long, lots of strands here to work with. Let's see. These just look like a bunch of little baubles. There's just different little kind of beady bauble things that you could add to a necklace or something. This one says BFF, but it's only half the heart, so I don't know that it's really worth anything. And it's just on a cord that is very stretched out. So I'll probably just cut the cord off and just throw the little BFF into the crafting. Not sure it's going to be really good, like I said, without the other one. Now this is, you know, at first I was excited because I thought, oh, it's not, look, all the strands are there, and I was very excited, but then I realized that it is missing the big stone. But you get a lot of really pretty different colored seed beads here. The gold, the black, this really pretty turquoise, and then some little you know, gold round beads as well, and some you know, longer gold beads here. And then here, you know, this is something that could almost be used as a brooch or used for something else. It has a lot of, you could, you know, maybe even make it into a pendant or something. So lots of good stuff here to craft with. All right, that is everything, I think. Yes, that is everything. We had the one earring here, never found a pair. I did drop, I dropped something on the floor. I was making sure there was nothing extra in there. So we have all of these beads into the crafting. I'm going to put that extra earring into the crafting. Oh, here we go. We have one tiny little earring that never found a mate. And then I'm going to put all of these little pieces of rhinestones into here too as well. I think I did find one that might have gone to that brooch, but there was more than one missing. So, and then I will throw all of these little bits and pieces also into the crafting bag. So, this is all stuff I don't think is really usable, that I'm just going to throw away. Some little pieces of paper from the packing materials. This, it is on, it looks like kind of purple leather, so I'm going to try to clean this without I'm going to try to use like maybe a leather cleaner. I don't know. I'm going to try to clean this without putting it into, you know, a solution. Oh, wait, you know what? I am seeing why it was flawed in here. Look, it is missing a lot of pieces here. It's missing a lot of its beads. All right, so this is going to go in the crafting as well. Maybe someone has a great idea for fixing it. This one I still want to, I just want to look into it and see, because it does have some writing on the back that I just can't read, to see if maybe it came from a specific, you know, a specific church, something like that. Just see if I can find some more information, but it very likely will end up in the crafting eventually. And then this just needs some glue. It just needs to be glued back in there. So this is very pretty. I'm going to put this into, it's a really, God, that's a big cuff bracelet, way too big for me. But yeah, I might try to polish this up a little and fix this one. I'm going to put it, like I said, in a bag by itself so I don't lose that piece, because I think that could be an easy fix possibly. Or I might throw it in. Probably a good chance I'll just throw it in the crafting, because I'm not sure I'll actually get around to that anytime soon. I'm trying not to touch my nose with my hands. As you can see, they get kind of dirty. You can't really see how dirty they are on the camera. Anyway, this went a lot longer than I intended. I did not expect quite so many tangles, but it was kind of fun. I think it was fun, even though there were a couple of hidden gems in there maybe that I'll be able to put back together easily or clean up. But a lot of it is just going to be crafting. So I will be making some crafting lots, and I will be putting them up on Poshmark. I think I'll probably I might do Poshmark and I might do eBay. I will probably not do Depop. Maybe Mercari, but Depop, when you start getting into things that weigh a pound or more, the shipping costs get very high. So I don't think I will put these on Depop, but I'll probably put them on the other three. So I will put down in the description the link to all my stores, so come look around, see if you like anything. And if you do ever want to purchase anything from any of my shops, please do like the item and then leave me a comment right within, when you click into the listing, right within there. If you keep scrolling down to the bottom, there's a place to leave a message. Leave me a message and let me know that you do watch me on YouTube, and I will give you, you know, the best discount that I possibly can. And thanks for, if you're still watching now, thanks for sticking with me. I appreciate it. I know this is a long one, and I am going to try to get, oh, I'm so itchy. And just remember that it's never too late. It is never too late to try something new. And, you know, maybe some of this jewelry, some of these pieces you saw sparked your creativity. Maybe you see things around and you think, I could make something out of that. So it's never too late to explore that, to see maybe what you can do with some pieces that maybe look too broken, or, you know, aren't great to start with, but maybe you can make something beautiful out of the pieces and other pieces, you know, combine them and make something really fun or interesting or beautiful. I love that idea so much, and I do want to get towards doing that type of thing. Right now I just have a little too much on my plate, but I'm working towards it. I kind of have a multi-year plan right now, and that one is kind of more towards the end of this year and into next year, is the upcycling and things like that, and creating more. So I am really thinking long term. But anyway, it's never too late to give something fun that looks fun a try, to take something that's broken and find another use for it and make it beautiful again. I think, you know, we are living right now in a time where there is so much out there. There is so much, there's so much that people are getting rid of, or even holding on to, but getting rid of. And then there's just not enough places necessarily for all those things to go. And certainly the broken things tend to be the things that end up more in the landfill. But anything that we can reuse, that we can recycle, that we can repurpose, it's just one less thing that's going to end up just clogging up the landfill and just taking up space, not doing anything positive, and it could be turned into something that could be used in a positive way. So I'm very, very excited by that whole idea, and I'm hoping to work towards that. So I will see you all in the next video, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'm sorry it was so long. I'll try to keep them shorter in the future. All right, bye everybody.